The waves of nostalgia coursing through my veins on a title screen like this is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be playing some Mario Kart Wii. Let's go, man. But we're not just going to be playing Mario Kart Wii, though. We are going to be playing online on a separate account today. Now, there is a beautiful online scene called WeamFi, and it's been around since 2015. What am I looking at? What is this? Okay, let's try that one more time. I have never seen that in my life. That is the weirdest thing. There was like not even like an error code. It literally was just straight up like... It felt like what is that? I'm actually kind of afraid. What literally is that? What? Okay, third time's the charm. Hopefully I don't have to see that stupid thing on my screen again. I don't know why it's lacking connection. Right? Okay, I was about to say the coveted Mario Kart Wii online screen. We have the worldwide and regional, which literally nobody used, and of course, playing with your friends. Now, for those that have been new to the community for a while, I have been playing Mario Kart Wii for a very, very long time. I actually will play as my Mii today just to make things a little bit more interesting, and we'll go Flame Runner just to have some more fun with it too. But I've been playing Mario Kart Wii for a very, very long time. I got back into the online community in 2018, well after the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection shut down. So I have been a consistent Mario Kart Wii player online for quite some time now. But we're going to be going into an online race. I actually have not played online in quite some time. It's been about a couple of months since I've stepped onto a race. So this will be relatively new, kind of walking in. I don't know necessarily what I'm expecting, especially considering I am playing as a Mii character. I don't usually play as my Mii at all. I usually go either Funky Kong Flame Runner or Daisy Mock Bike. That's just the common thing to do nowadays. Now, this room in particular is actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. I am currently the third highest in this room as far as this VR is concerned. And not to mention, this is a pretty low VR for me. I usually average around like 8800 VR on my own main account. So this is not even to the highest of standards for me, but typically a track that I like going for in this situation is probably gonna be Mario Raceway, just because there's not really a lot of expectations. I'm also having to take into account of the fact that this is a 100cc race as well, so it's not 150, it's not mirror mode. I'm not having to go stupid fast, so Mario Raceway is one of those tracks where I can go pretty slow on. Now, Moonview Highway is not gonna be a good example of this. Of course, we're playing on our JoshPlays account with the Mii Outfit B, which is out of place because I don't usually play as my Mii at all, so it's gonna feel weird for a little while doing this. But we'll see how we fare. Oh, that could have been absolutely terrible if I got hit there, if I got hit right there. But fortunately, we did not. I just wonder if I can keep up with the pack, which I think right now I currently am. I'm not doing too bad. I think the goal, especially with a full player room, is to mess around and stay around top 4 is probably what I'm thinking, just because there's not really going to be a lot of room for error with staying in a spot like this. So just so long as I can keep this the way that it is, I should be okay, though. We'll see. Ooh, that could have been terrible if I got hit right there, but fortunately we did not. That was huge. And of course, dodging that bloop. We'll take... Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, whoa. That could have absolutely been terrible. All right. We're in a good, solid second place, though. I'm not doing as bad as I thought I was going to be doing, especially with my Mii. I was expecting the lowest of lows with this, but I'm actually doing not too bad. Oh, until just now. That is not good at all. Hopefully, we can maintain this position. Now, that is a blessing right there with getting a blue shell. Hopefully that will alleviate some time for us to come back. Maybe a little bit. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Wow. Did I actually just sit there? No. Don't do it. No. No, 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 no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. You gotta be kidding me. So I bumped into the car literally last second. And that was like the factor for me just losing 2 spots. That was crazy. Because the dude literally bumped me. I assumed that he had a mushroom going into that final stretch. He probably just got a box right there. We got a plus 25, which isn't bad. But we had the 2 highest players pass us last second, which definitely deter our chances of really doing anything, which sucks. This whole session, though, begs the question of when will I lose? Because there's a part of me that thinks just so long as I get the correct tracks and obviously just doing the correct lines and everything of that nature, that I could probably just sit around, like I said earlier, top 4, and probably just cruise to just getting more VR. So who knows? By the end of this, I could very well have 8,000 VR and be chilling. Who knows? Now, being in a room like this definitely does suck because there's a player that is below 5,000 VR, which is the starter VR for Mario Kart Wii, which means that pretty much every single race that we're going to be playing, just so long as he's in the room, is going to be on 100cc, which is honestly such a shame because I don't necessarily want to play on stuff like that, but we're going to be doing so in this instance. We're going to be taking first place here and getting to a bit of a lead here. Hopefully we can actually maintain this. I mean, Dry Ruins is one of those tracks where you could easily run away on if you know exactly what you're doing, and currently I am in that state of mind where I will be running away on this. We're going to be moving forward. Another blooper here for myself, not terrible. Of course, bloopers hardly do anything in this game. They literally do nothing, so I'm basically going to be just chilling. Yo, it's myself on the pyramid. I actually love seeing that. That's definitely really unique for sure, considering it's usually just Yoshi that we see, so that definitely is a nice touch. We'll get a different item here. I'm kind of wanting something more like offensive because bananas don't really do much. Sadly, though, it's not going to really do anything at all just because, oh, that actually was the best thing that could have happened in that situation. I am legitimately happy that everyone got shocked because that blue shell definitely was going to ruin the lead quite a bit, especially if a couple of them came back, but I'm glad that that didn't end up happening. I don't know if I'll just let this guy pass in front of me. Yeah, I don't really want to sit with this guy behind me necessarily. That's why. Getting down to the final stretch here. This is going to be pushing it. Hopefully we get... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. This is bad, especially considering there's not a lot of wiggle room for error. Ooh, beautiful third place finish by your boy. That was amazing. Nice and solid third place finish. We're going to be getting pretty close to 8K here in a little bit, which is definitely a good sign. We'll take it. Now, what sucks is a lot of players left after that. And the good thing about this is we are going to be playing on 150cc. So I think I'm going to strategize this a little bit more. We're going to be going on to a classic track. We're going to go on to N64 Bowser's Castle. I think that this will be a good track to run away on if in the correct instance. This is one of the few time trial tracks that I can get really good at and I can have a pretty solid time on. So just so long as and she also picked N64 Bowser's Castle, so I'm clearly not the only one that's good at this track. I do expect myself to stay top 2 here just because it's a track that takes forever to get through. So this is going to be a good solid 3 minutes of just going around in circles and running away from pretty much all of our comps. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just honestly making sure that I don't screw myself like that. Oh my gosh, bro. That giant freaking cart just completely blew me out of the water, bro. It's the fact that I'm sitting toward last, which is kind of beyond me right now. I am relatively surprised that I'm sitting in this situation. Oh, wow, dude. The perfect green back was wild, dude. All right. Now, we'll do a bit of the skip here just so we can get ourselves kind of back in this. I mean, this is not going to help our case at all, but we need to get up to top 2, man, because nothing's going to happen if we just stay where we're at. So I am going to pull this right now because I think the person in the back could potentially pull shock here. I don't know if it's going to happen, but not going to happen, dang it. Dog, I just wish I was doing better on this, seriously. Like, I am not doing as good as I usually do on this track. I am slightly disappointed. I'm also just not getting the greatest of items either, which definitely doesn't help, but I don't know. We'll see where we're at moving forward. Now, this does not help us at all. Oh, maybe this could do something. Can I please get this, bro? Please. Please get him. Please get him. Yes. No, dude. That's the worst thing that could have happened after that. Golly. At that point, I might as well have just taken the thundercloud, man. That hurts. Oh, my lord. So we're literally going to be getting... Oh, jeez. Okay. Well... Oh, gosh. Well, I'm going to probably stay behind here for a little while just because, yeah, Tyler's going to just settle with that TC and I'm going to be needing to do the comeback of a lifetime. Now, it's possible it's just going to be cutting it extremely close. I really don't know what to do in this situation. No items better be fed here. Do not do it. Do not do it. Thank you very much. All right, we got the good item here. Oh, goodness me. There's just not really a lot of room. There's not a lot of room for anything, man. Oh, we got the second place finish. Like I said, we needed to finish accordingly, and we did just that. That was a very clutch finish at the very end, getting that last POW. I barely got that on the up D-pad, so that was a huge deal. Plus 42 in that situation. We might be getting to 8,000 on this next round. Let's go. We're getting a little bit of the room back, which is definitely a good sign. I do like having more players in the room. It does definitely make for a bit more of an interesting game. The question now is, we're on 150cc again. I don't know if I want to do like one like Rainbow Road, or if I want to do like DK Summit. But I think something that I'm going to do in this instance is I'm going to go for a DK Jungle Parkway, just because I got to have a little bit of variety here. I'm seeing some BC3, some Delfino Square. DK Mountain is definitely one in this instance that people would pick. That's not a bad one either. And of course, GV2 is a very popular one on 150cc, just because it's the quickest track. You can finish it basically in 1 minute. So, but we are going to be getting DK Mountain. We're going to get some variety here. I do like to see that, considering I did pick DK Jungle Parkway. So that's definitely a nice touch. Now, first impressions going into this race is I want to obviously not do like crazy stuff that other people are going to be doing, because people are going to be wanting to do like slip drifts going into the shortcut, and I don't know if I want to do that in this particular instance. I think I just want to lay low and hold some of my items for a little bit. That is not what I wanted to do going around, but we'll go the safe route here, and then we'll just spam the heck out of this and get a little bit of a lead going here, just so long as we can stay true to kind of where we're at here. I'm not necessarily too worried about what we're doing, just so long as we can stay kind of where we're at. But we're gonna get into this cannon. Second place is not terrible. We definitely do have a good solid separation from a lot of the pack here, so just so long as we can keep that together, I'm not too worried about where we're sitting at. What would be even better is if a blue shell came to the fold and actually made this race a little bit more interesting, but I'm not necessarily banking on that. Oh wow, literally as I said that, we got it. That was a big deal. Well, we're going to take the shortcut once again and get a little bit of a first place lead here. Oh, just a green shell? I mean, I guess I wasn't necessarily expecting the world, so we'll keep this where it's at. I'm going to actually hide my item just because I don't want her to have any idea what's going on here. Back it potentially with... Oh, no success. That sucks. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a top 3 kind of race. We have a Carter in second place, which is crazy, dude. That is not something you see all the time, so... I don't know how I got that ramp. That was crazy to me. We do have a mushroom here. I'm going to use it right now because I really don't know any other instance to use it. So we're going to use it early on. Still going to get the shortcut and work things out. Ooh, this might work out a little bit in our favor. Let's see. No! I just missed the shortcut. Oh my gosh. No, please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. If we can stay third, this is exactly what we're looking for, but... Oh my gosh, this just hurt everything. Oh, wait a second. We just got second. Oh, that's the craziest finish, bro. That's the craziest finish. I really hope that it didn't lag out that finish, because sometimes on their end, they'll get the second place. But I saw it on my end. We just barely passed Daisy Mock on our screen. That could be crazy if we got the finish that we needed. Please tell me. No, dude, that sucks. I really thought we could have got it, but not quite. We still got a good plus 23. We're going to go for one more, man. We're going to see if we can get this 8,000 VR in the bag and end this off on a strong note. Let's go, man. I think same deal as before. We got to go DK Jungle Parkway. It's just a very safe bet on a track that we'll probably get a high placement in regardless of what happens. So we're going to take our chances. I still don't want to go into a Ghost Valley 2, especially with the kind of room that we have right now with a bunch of people. It's one thing if we have less than 8 people going on the GV2, then it makes the game a little bit more balanced. But with having as many people as we have in this room right now, I'm not really wanting to take any chances. But we'll see what plays out here. I really don't know. We're going to be getting BC3 to end this off. I am not excited about this. Not to mention, this is on 100cc as well, so this is going to be the slowest freaking track of all time. I am not excited about this. I will say, in every sense of the word, this is absolutely a running track, so if you can break out into a good, solid lead here, like that Funky Kong is going on to that last stretch, then you're going to pretty much win this game. There's really no way that you're going to lose, so... I will say I am not in the best case scenario here. That was extremely close. My gosh. I think what I am going to do in this instance is I'm going to hold a mushroom here for the shortcut in hopes that I can get a little bit of a comeback here, because I need pretty much anything that I can get at this point. There's going to be a good solid blue shell coming up. This is probably not going to affect a lot of the race. I don't think anybody has mushrooms coming up in front. If anything, that Daisy Mock might have mushrooms, but I really don't know. I also don't know if they're going to be covering shortcut either. That's another great question that we're going to have to be looking for. We do have the... Oh my gosh, bro. I was like, we have the mushroom and now we just lost it, which sucks. Hopefully we can maybe get one here. Can we get one? No, we can't. Darn it. That's legitimately unfortunate, but well, it is what it is. All right. Well, third place is likely going to be our expectation. If we get really, really lucky, we could possibly get second here. We're going to final stretch this with a third place. That's not too bad. Just about a 3-minute race on 100cc, which is to be expected. But we got a plus 28. Ending on a pretty good note, honestly. I'm pretty happy with my performance today. I honestly didn't have any really close calls today, which was crazy. Maybe, just maybe, playing as the me could be a potential move. Who knows?